Hi, boys and girls. I hope everybody's doing well. It is absolutely beautiful out, so I decided to read outside today on our front porch. And we are returning to chapter 7. There we go, chapter 7. So I hope you enjoy. Well, hello there, Tommy said to the cute park ranger. I bet George Washington would cross the Delaware all over again if you were on the other side. The ranger grinned and rolled her eyes. Is everything okay? She asked. Well, that depends, said Tommy. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I leave and come back? Yep, there's a reason Mom and Dad call our big brother Tailspin Tommy. Whenever he sees a pretty girl, he nosedives hopelessly into love faster than a paper airplane made out of soggy cardboard. The ranger laughed and said, Are you, Tommy Kid, member of the famous Kid Family Explorers? Chaya, said Tommy, wiggling his eyebrows proudly, like he wasn't surprised that somebody actually recognized him, which, hello, nobody ever does. Guilty as charged, he said. That's why I like Tommy. I think he's funny. I'm so looking forward to your exhibit at the Smithsonian. Huh? Tommy said. The thing Mom and Dad are doing? You know, the thing they're doing? I said, trying to help Tommy out. He's really good at first lines with girls. The second and third, not so much. Oh, right. The exhibit. Peru. The quest for the city of gold. Yeah, we found it. We hunt treasures. That's why they call us treasure hunters. Yes, Tommy was babbling like an idiot. Tommy was almost sacrificed to the ancient Incan gods, said Storm. Well, me too. It was a fun trip. Special. Hey, I said, you're a national park ranger. Really, said the girl, whose name tag ID'd her as Rachel G. Well, what gave that away? The flappy hat or the stylish khaki clothes? We need help, said Beck. You mean like a counselor or school psychiatrist? Huh? I saw you two screaming at each other. Oh, that's just a twin thing. We do those all the time. They're no biggie. No, what we need is some information. Where exactly is the Oliver Wendell Holmes J. Memorial? It's not on the map, said Storm. Oh, because that doesn't exist, said the park ranger. Her name was Rachel. Beck licked her finger and marked an invisible 1 in the air. Okay, she was right. Score 1 for Team Beck. Well, they were supposed to build it, but never did, Rachel explained. Oh, I said, defeated. Guess they didn't build the other thing either. Well, what other thing? It's a secret. No, said Beck. It's a joke. Whatever. Hey, said Rachel, you guys like quirky adventures. Am I right? Totally, said Tommy. What kind of movies do you like? The ones with singing troll dolls? Because we're not really busy, and I was thinking maybe you and I... Sorry, said Rachel. I'm super busy, but since you guys like secrets and hidden treasures, you might have fun looking for this. She handed us a business card. There was a shiny silver eagle embossed in the corner and a photo of a pyramid in the hole. Huh? I said, when it was my turn to check out the photo. It looks like the top of a miniature Washington monument. Yeah, said Rachel, because that's exactly what it is. Well, where is it? Ah, that you will need to figure out. So here's a picture of it. Chapter 8 already. There was a riddle printed on the back of the small card. South of the 555 and 5/8 honoring 1. It has to be round, not square. A monument to keeping America level is waiting for you above. There you go. That's an old riddle, said the park ranger. Been around since the 1940s, I'm told. Not many people know about it. But, well, I figure I can trust you guys. You kids are national treasures. Really? Said Tommy, blushing. We aren't we? Totally. I've been super impressed by all of your adventures. The National Park Ranger gave us a crisp salute off the brim of her hat. Happy hunting, she said. Wow, said Tommy meekly. I think she likes me. He tucked the card into his pocket of his vest. I'm going to keep her card close to my heart forever. Can we crack that riddle first? I said. Well, the first line is easy, said Storm, who didn't need to reread the card because she had already memorized the clue. The Washington Monument is a 555 foot and 5/8 inches tall oblique, honoring number 1, George Washington, the first president of the United States. Seriously? Said Beck. You knew that? Storm shrugged and tapped her temple. Yes, I mentally photocopied the guidebook in our hotel room. Hello. So we need to be south of the Washington Monument, I said. So we raced down the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, along the sides of the reflecting pool, past the World War II Memorial, and onto the looping sidewalks south of the Washington Monument. Now, what are we looking for? I asked. Something that has to be round, replied Storm. Remember, not square? A pizza, said Tommy. Sicilian pizzas are rectangles, said Beck. Well, rectangles aren't squares, said Tommy. But all squares are rectangles, I reminded him. Oh, maybe, but a pizza would taste good right now, regular or Sicilian. It's a manhole cover, said Beck. Exactly, said Storm. Manhole covers need to be round. If they were square, you could potentially drop the lid down the hole. There's the picture. There, I said, pointing to the manhole cover in the grassy lawn. We hopped over the low chain fence and ran right to it. It took several grunts, but the four of us pried open the manhole cover. There it was, right under the lid, a replica of the Washington Monument, hidden in an underground brick chimney. What about that line in the riddle about keeping things level? I asked. Of course, said Storm. We must have flipped through the stack of mental note cards in her head. This 5-foot-tall model of the monument is officially known as Benchmark A, a geodetic central point used by surveyors. Huh? Beck, Tommy, and I said together. Geodetic control points provide starting points for maps. This mini monument was probably placed here in the 1880s as part of a transcontinental leveling program. "Hey, check it out," said Tommy. "It looks like you can twist the top." He reached down into the hole, but froze the instant somebody shouted, "Vandals! Leave that alone!" It was another park ranger, an older guy, maybe in his 80s, maybe older. He came charging across the grass. Actually, he was chugging. He was wheezing. It didn't seem like the old guy thought the kids were national treasures at all. More like national nuances. So that's the end of chapter 8. And what I want to challenge you to do is maybe do some investigating on these national monuments. We visited the Washington Monument. I talked about the Lincoln Memorial. So what I'm going to do is do a little investigating myself, see if I can find maybe a virtual tour of these national monuments, and you could explore and kind of see where they are, because this book seems to be like a mystery and some realistic fiction going along, because the setting is real. These are real places, but the actual story is made up. So I'm going to say that this one crosses genres. It's a mystery because they're treasure hunters, but it could happen. These things could happen too. So it's kind of within the realistic fiction genre. So hope you enjoyed today. Be back tomorrow for chapter 9. See you guys. Bye-bye.